Hi, I'm meteorologist Rich Marriott, and well, we're close to fall, but it's not going to feel like it today around Puget Sound, as we're going to see those temperatures spike up into the 80s to maybe near 90 degrees. And with that, we're also going to be looking for a first alert weather day because of critical fire danger that's developing today because of the heat, the very, very dry fuels, and also some gusty winds coming down out of the Cascades. You can see a little bit of smoke haze in the air this morning, looking out from our Everett Tower camera. We are going to see some of that smoke come across the Cascades with those east winds today. This is, by the way, only a one-day event. Things will be wrapping up later on tonight. By tomorrow, we'll be back into the 70s with onshore winds, so we'll start cleaning the air right back out again. You can see some of that haze there from the Columbia Tower cam. And out at Westport, actually a beautiful day out there along the coast today with lots of sunshine and blue water and blue sky. Checking out our countdown to fall. It's just 6 days until fall arrives officially. But like I said, today will not feel like it, that's for sure. We'll be feeling like we're in the middle of summer, and then we'll get back to more livable summer weather for the remainder of the work week. Take a look at that first alert 7-day forecast. You can see we've got the first alert weather day today, but it is a one-day heat wave basically, and things cool right back off again into the 70s for the remainder of the work week. And then actually over the weekend, we are looking for a little bit of rain to move in, probably later Saturday into Sunday. But overall, today is kind of an unusual day for this time of the year. First alert weather day because those temperatures in the 80s to near 90 degrees. Also gusty winds coming down off the Cascade foothills. We'll see some of those actually get channeled all the way close to Puget Sound, and that because of that, it's critical wildfire danger, which basically means that fires can start very easily. They can also spread quickly if they do start, and existing fires may flare back up again. And we saw over the weekend, we had some fires that were spawned right by I-5 that went up into one of the neighborhoods and actually caught some houses on fire. And that was on a day that was cooler and actually even a little bit damp. We had a little bit of light rain kind of scattered around earlier in the morning. Today is going to be really a tough day to get through without any problems developing. The Weather Service has a red flag warning out basically from the Cascade Crest all the way to just near Puget Sound. There's a little strip right along the water along Puget Sound and all the way up through Bellingham where it doesn't apply, but there's still elevated fire danger there. So you want to be very careful as you move around Puget Sound. We also have a wind advisory from the Weather Service from there in Snohomish County down to Pierce County. That's for the Cascade slopes above 1,500 feet. They could see wind gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour. And with the new growth on the trees, there's a good chance we'll see some branches come down, and one of those could potentially cause some spotty power outages. Checking out our computer model, you can see looking at those winds, the winds just kind of getting underway. They should peak out around midday today. You can see mostly near the foothill areas, but there's a couple of places where they do channel out close to Puget Sound. One goes through Maple Valley on up into Federal Way out towards SeaTac, and then also up to the north into Snohomish County. There's a few places that come out a little farther away from the Cascade foothills. And then as we head towards this afternoon, they're dialing back, especially near the Sound. And then by later on tonight, pretty much done with that as we're getting ready to switch back to onshore winds. Looking at the satellite image, we do have that high pressure along the coast. That's going to move inland just to the east of us. This system is going to brush by us tomorrow, and that's what's going to give us the cooler temperatures and give us the onshore winds right back again. And that should last through the end of the week before a little bit stronger system pushes in as we head towards later Saturday into Sunday. Looking at the smoke model, you see we do have that smoke haze over western Washington kind of sitting there, and then as we head towards overnight tonight into tomorrow, it starts to push it back over into eastern Washington. Not a big impact on our temperature, on our air quality. You can see moderate air quality for the Central Sound. We have good air quality elsewhere today, and then as we get those onshore winds again tomorrow, we're going to be looking for good air quality up and down Puget Sound. Take a look at those temperatures today, though. Definitely not the middle part of September temperatures. We're looking at mostly in the 80s, as you see those places down in the South Sound pushing that 90-degree mark. And then tomorrow we cool back to a lot more comfortable temperatures, getting into the mid to upper 70s with some upper 60s and low 70s up to the north. And then later in the week we drop back into probably the upper 60s to mid 70s. As we head towards Friday, it looks like another pretty good day with temperatures into the mid 70s. Then partly sunny Saturday morning, increasing chance of showers moving in later in the day, and especially on Saturday evening. Then decreasing showers Sunday. Might be a couple lingering showers, otherwise partly sunny Monday. High temperatures over the weekend and to start next week, mostly in the mid to upper 60s to right near 70 degrees.